Welcome to today's video. It's a Q&A, so thank you to everyone who asked me a question. I really do appreciate that. Got a ton of great questions. I'm very excited to answer them all for you. And I was thinking, how do I want to do this video? Do I want to be outside, but then I got to worry about the wind, and do I want to answer different questions I go throughout my day? But I really just wanted to sit down in front of the camera, answer the questions as honestly as I can, and get to every single person's question. I figure the best way to do that is just sit here in my room one-on-one with you guys. Yes, hair is wet, did just get out of the shower, but wanted to get this video recorded for you guys, so hopefully you do enjoy it. Thank you all so much once again, and so you don't miss anything like Q&As or any announcements that I make, always my social media is down below, gfitnessonline, so make sure you are following me on Instagram and Twitter, add me on Facebook, whatever, so you don't miss anything. And thank you guys so much. We hit 2,000 subscribers. I literally cannot believe that, because my goal by like the end of June was just to get to 1,000. We did that. Now we're already at 2,000 and still growing. So literally, if you said, Gina, you're gonna be at 2,000 in July, I'd say you're kidding, but we are here, so thank you guys. I promise to continue doing what I am, continue commenting to all of your comments and replying. You guys take the time to watch these videos, and that's awesome, but then you also take the time to leave a comment, so the least I can do is comment back, and I like to comment more than just a thank you, because I want to have that interaction with you guys. So thank you all so much. I'm gonna end this intro now, play the actual intro, and get into these questions.
Give me the reasons to doubt, try to keep me down, but I'll put the flame out, you can't get to me.
I just sneezed about 6 times, so hopefully I got all that out of my system. I'm gonna pull up the video that I asked you guys to leave comments down below and literally just read them off, answer all of your questions. If I do miss it, I do apologize. Go ahead and ask me again, and thank you guys once again for asking those questions. I really do appreciate that. You guys are all awesome, and if I butcher your name, I'm sorry. Honestly, I might forget to even say someone's name, but anyway, let's get this going. First question, Roxy M. What is your favorite ab workout? Favorite ab workout would have to be probably when I started doing abs. That was the first thing I always did when I first started working out. So in like high school, planks. As weird as that is, there's so many different variations of planks, and I was really good at them. So any kind of plank. Next question. How old were you when you got your inner arm tattoo, and what does it signify? I got it this year in March, so March of 2016. And I haven't mentioned it at all, but that is what it looks like. So it says, and now I'll do what's best for me. And a lot of people are like, that's kind of selfish, you're gonna do what's best just for you. But there's more to that. There's a huge story behind the tattoo, and maybe I'll make a separate video about it. But what I want you guys to think about is, now I'll do what's best for me. And take that me. So me, who am I? Well, I am my family. I am my mom and my dad. I'm my mom's family. I'm my dad's family. So when I say, and now I need to do what's best for me, it's me personally, but then I am so much more than just me. I am my family. So by doing what's best for me, in my mind, that's also, I'm doing what's best for my family. So if you guys want me to go more in depth with the tattoo, when I got it, where, and more reasons behind it, comment down below and I will do that. But do what's best for me, which really means do what's best for my family. Next question from the same person. How old were you when your interest in fitness/sports occurred? Well, I started playing soccer when I was 4, and it was sports 24/7 up until now pretty much. So definitely interest in sports. Age of 4, always active. High school, played 3 sports at a time and always loved it. Fitness would have to be like my senior year of high school until now. Another question from the same person. How does your typical Friday night look like? Thanks in advance. I appreciate your videos so much. Thanks for the inspiration. Really do appreciate that comment. But what does my typical Friday night look like? Honestly, Friday nights are when I kind of stay in, catch up on sleep, catch up on videos, emails, work, because the whole week I'm go. Friday night hits and I'm like, all right, Saturday, don't have to wake up as early. So honestly, Friday night, like to take it easy. If I want to go out that weekend, maybe it'll be a Saturday night. Fridays, definitely lay low, family dinner, just hang out. That's about it. You guys are going to see my hair start to expand because it gets so frizzy if I just let it air dry. So if I had a time lapse, that would probably be pretty cool. Next question, this is a good one. So Hillary or Trump? Neither. I'm gonna move. Just kidding, but really neither. It's from S. Measurement muscle, please. And I commented back to this person. I said, very, very tiny. So you're talking about measurements of my arms and stuff like that. Honestly, it's probably not even worth it. Next question, Caleb Essler. Hopefully I said that right. What's your favorite thing to do when you go to the gym, and what do you like most about the gym? My favorite thing that I like most about the gym is Retro Fitness, where I'm currently going right now. Is when I walk into the gym, I know I'm going to be greeted by great people behind the desk. I've really got to know them in the short months that I've been home and going there consistently. Honestly, I'm at the gym longer just because I'm there talking to them, but it makes the environment more enjoyable, and I look forward to going there, seeing them, because I know they're going to put a smile on my face. Favorite thing to do when I go to the gym? Honestly, not something you would expect, but probably be foam rolling, because it just literally feels amazing. When everything cracks in your body, the foam rolling feels really good. Next question, what's your biggest pet peeve at the gym? Biggest pet peeve when driving. So biggest pet peeve at the gym is not when someone's texting on their phone or anything like that, but it's when people come up to you in the middle of your workout and talk to you for more than 5 minutes. Like a good, hey, how you doing? Like, catch up real quick is fine. But when the conversation continues to go, you're like, here trying to work out. People always mean well, and I know that, but I want to get in, get out, get my work done. Biggest pet peeve when driving have to be when someone has their blinker on and you're behind them and they're not turning right or left. It's definitely a big pet peeve. All right, JJ Powerlifting. He says, who do you look up to and what motivates you on days you don't want to train? Definitely what motivates me to want to train is saying if I don't train today, I'm not going to wake up any closer to my goals tomorrow. I'm going to be right where I was. I'm not getting any closer. So sometimes that drive to the gym, I need to tell myself this is the right thing because tomorrow I'm going to be one step closer. Who do you look up to? It'll be definitely my parents for sure. Just really all my family members. Everyone's got their own story, where they come from, their backgrounds, and I really appreciate how they get there and all the hard work they put in there to get to that point. So definitely be my parents, seeing them get through struggles and strive in their careers and seeing how happy they are when they get to, you know, the end of projects that they're working on or great feedback from their bosses. That's what I want to see. So what's up with your tattoo? Are you adding to it? So I just told you guys about the tattoo. I'm not adding to it. Nice and simple. Will I get another one? Probably not. Really just that one kind of signifies my goals, and when I need a little bit of motivation, just look down. It's right there. Good to go. This person says, gotta ask, would you ever date a woman? No. Next question from Alicia Cross. Do you have any tips and tricks to avoid binge eating? I've struggled with starving myself on diets and then falling off the wagon and binging. Keep up the hard work. You are beyond inspirational. Thank you, Alicia, for those kind words. I really do appreciate that. Now, tips and tricks to avoid binge eating. Now, I never have personally had any trouble with binge eating because with my past eating disorder, anorexia, I always had that voice in my head like, you really don't want to overeat. So I haven't had any problems with actual binge eating, but I have worked with clients and I have known people who do. And what I try to tell them is when they feel like they're about to binge, have a list of things to go do. Maybe it's a nice day, you get up and go walk, go drink water, go have gum, go work on a project, go read a book, go watch a movie, go be active. Because the more you're just sitting there and thinking about it, you're just going to give in and go binge. And so maybe you have one person that you're going to text, you're going to call so they can talk you through it. Or maybe ask yourself, why do I feel like binging? And maybe write that down. Have a journal where you just write. Maybe that's how you'll get your feelings out. And maybe sit back and say, why do I feel like I need to do this? And just go through questions. And then maybe by the time you're doing that activity, maybe by the time you're done walking or reading the book, that feeling to binge is over. And I know that's easier said than done, especially coming from someone who's never binged ate, but it's something to try. So hopefully, Alicia, if you're watching this, that does help you. Anna Marvin asked, what is your current job, future ideas? So currently, I'm not actually working like a 9-to-5 job or anything like that. And honestly, I really don't want to work a 9-to-5 because I don't see that for myself. But I do online coaching, and that is always down below. So check that out. Email me, check out my website, or do both, and I am so happy to help. I absolutely love online coaching and getting to work with you guys one-on-one. I really do appreciate that. Ideas for the future though, you guys know I am working on being a certified strength and conditioning coach, so CSCS. I'm still working on that certification. I'll be able to work with teams and clients, athletes. So that is future plan. Alright, Will asked, you've mentioned before you do online coaching. Perfect timing for this question. I'm in the process of getting certified as a personal trainer. What advice would you give a personal trainer? And what would you look for in a trainer? Thanks. Keep making great videos. So advice for being a personal trainer, don't do it just for the money, because you have to work to find the clients. Clients aren't just going to knock on your door, but think of a way, just like anything, to separate yourself from the next trainer next to you. Just in YouTube, I gotta think of ways to separate myself from other YouTubers. What it's gonna be different about you? Are you gonna be very personal with your clients and make them excited? Or are you gonna be the type that's a drill sergeant and it's go, 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 go? Because some people need that, but then other times some people need that personal, kind of walk you through. So that would be my advice. Find out what you like about personal training and how you're gonna make yourself different from everyone else. Next, this is from Nick, and he said, have you ever skated? And believe it or not, when I was little in like elementary school, skated with my friends every Friday and Saturday night. It was just a routine. We'd all go to our parents' friend's house. The parents would all hang out at the kitchen table, play cards, all that stuff. We'd go down in the basement as a cement basement, and it was big enough and had tall enough ceilings. We were able to have some ramps, and we would skateboard there from 7 when we got there at night till as late as the parents had us there. So that was every Friday and Saturday night. Absolutely love watching Rocket Power. So if anyone knows what Rocket Power was, an old cartoon, absolutely my favorite. Had the action figures, had the skateboard, had a matching helmet. You probably wouldn't believe it or not, but definitely did skate back in the day. Haven't in years. Ryan Card asked, did you pass your test? And he is talking about my certification test to be a certified strength and conditioning coach. I did not pass the entire test. There's 2 parts, and they're both 2.5 hours, which is very long. I did pass the first part, but I gotta go back and take the second part, and I'll do that in September, and then after that I should be certified. Okay, Scooter 2, he's got some interesting questions. So, first one, where do you see yourself in 5 years? In 5 years, I'll be 27, and hopefully I'll be well off, my project, that secret project I've been working on. Hopefully, well, in 5 years, that'll definitely be out and about, and hopefully that'll have taken off by then. And really, I can't pinpoint where I want to be in 5 years, but definitely enjoying life, not worrying about money, and just traveling and just experiencing life as it should be. If you could date a celebrity, who would it be? If I could date a celebrity, I don't know if there's a celebrity I want to date. Yeah, can't really think of anyone specific. I don't watch a whole lot of TV. There's probably someone that I would, but I can't think of the name on the spot. Next question gets a little interesting. What do you think are the best ways to physically hurt a guy, and why? Well, I don't plan on doing that, and I don't know why I would physically hurt a guy, so I don't have an answer to that. What would be your favorite country to visit? I want to go to Italy. That is on my list. Family is Italian. We have family there. I've never met them before, but definitely Italy one day. He also asked, would you ever want to model? I would definitely. I think that would be awesome. I always get told that I should because I'm very tall, 5'10", 5'11", so if anything like that came about, that would be pretty cool. What would your last meal be? That is a very good question. Last meal, what would it be? Probably just have to be like something breakfast related, like a huge stack of pancakes and fruit. Anything like sweet is my go-to, and breakfast I could eat that all day, every day. Alright, personal question. Are you single? Yes. Gary Caldwell, he asked, who would you most like to challenge, and what type of challenge would you challenge them to? P.S. Love your slogan, learn, inspire, grow. Thank you, Gary. And he is talking about like the food challenges, I assume. I would most likely challenge Sophia Davina, even though she would kick my butt. She is very good. I don't know how she does it, but I would challenge her even though I know I would lose. And I would challenge her to, we've done a Chipotle burrito challenge, so then I would do, she's good at everything. Cereal. I love cereal. I could eat some cereal. Maybe that. Michael, if you could do any group eating challenge, what would it be, and who would be the 3 teammates you choose? It's another good question. I would choose Sophia to be on my team, and Drew Kosak, hopefully I said that right, and one more person. Matt Stoney, why not? And what would it be? Why not do, if it's a group challenge, a huge like pizza or something like that? That would be pretty good. All right, next question. Who is someone you look up to as a role model, and who is someone that you use an example of what not to be? So like I said about role models, be my parents for sure. Just seeing what they've gone through to get to where they are, that's huge inspiration. And any of my other family members, everyone's got their story and how they got there is very inspirational. Example of what not to be, I have no one specific, but anyone who isn't willing to put the work in, or would rather get handed, the gold platter, who rather just be put on top. That's an example of who I would not want to be. I'd rather work for what I want than just be handed it. Favorite YouTuber, definitely Max Tuning, and a close second would be Nick Bear. Max Tuning is, no matter what type of video he puts out, always has me laughing, always learn something. He's very entertaining. And Nick Bear, the inspiration and his drive to reach his goals and still balance life and being in the army. True inspiration, so definitely shout outs to them. What countries would you like to visit? This is from Amy. And just curious, Pokemon Go or nah? No Pokemon Go. There's way too many bad stories about that, so no thank you. But I did play Pokemon when I was younger, but it was the card game or the Game Boy game. What countries would you like to visit? Like I said, definitely Italy, anywhere in Europe. Anywhere. Get on the next plane and take me wherever it goes. Melissa W., do you still have lingering thoughts, feelings, effects regarding your past experience with disordered eating? Definitely. Anyone who's experienced trouble with that or struggles, it's always going to be there. It's not just going to disappear. It's just how are you going to learn from it, and how are you going to be stronger than that voice in your head? And that's what I've been able to do. How long did it take for your relationship with food to become normal? That definitely probably took longer for me personally than it did to get over that disorder itself, only because the transition's pretty difficult, because you're like, well, I was just this way for so long, and then just to do a 180 and say that you're normal, that definitely takes a while. It's breaking a habit, and anyone, if you're trying to break a habit, it doesn't happen overnight. So there's still some back and forth with having a normal relationship with food, because then I was tracking food, and then I was counting macros, and I wanted to hit my macros exactly, and then if I didn't, it was just this up and down battle. Then you add in the scale and your weight, weighing yourself every day, so it's constant battle. But just how are you going to be bigger than that? And that's what I've been able to do. Favorite hobbies outside of the gym? What is your biggest goal in 1, 5, and 10 years in your life? So favorite hobbies outside of the gym, I absolutely love photography. My graduation gift from high school was a nice camera, and so I love to take pictures. I love just being outside, enjoying nature, hanging out with friends and family, and really just having great conversations with people. I don't need expensive things to entertain me or anything like that. It's just really enjoying life and just having great conversations with people, getting to know people, networking, all that good stuff. Where do you see yourself in the next 1, 5, and 10 years? 1 year I'll be 23, and actually do have some big news. I am moving to Baltimore, be getting a townhouse, so in a year that lease will be up, so hopefully I will not be coming back home. And then in 5 years I'll be 27, and definitely want to be enjoying life and traveling and not worrying about money, like I said. And then in 10 years, hopefully with like a family, I'll be 32 then, just kind of settled down, and then making a good life for my family and still giving back to you guys, of course. All right, Gary has another question. Are you planning on getting a drone camera? That would be awesome. Right now I don't see that for money reasons, but it's definitely very cool. The footage from drones are awesome, but maybe in the future. From Brandon Conceso, what is the best advice you have ever received? That is from my mom and dad. They have instilled in me, never give up. Plain and simple as that, 3 words. Never give up. And that's all I've needed in life. No matter what is thrown at me, I just tell myself, never give up. Never give up, and you'll get there. Even if you're taking this tiniest step to your goal, it's still closer than it would be if you were giving up. Alright, only 3 more questions. I know this video is long, so I do apologize, but you guys asked a lot of great questions. I wanted to answer them as best as I could. So looking ahead, this is from Colleen. Are you planning to stay and live/work in Maryland? Yes. Right now, like I said, I will be moving in a month, staying in Maryland, and for as long as I can think of, I do plan to stay in Maryland. Absolutely love Maryland. Was not a fan of New Jersey where I went to college, but love, love, love Maryland, and really not sure where else I would go. All right, Isabella, she asked all-time favorite food. What would you never give up? And all-time favorite food would have to be, so many things come to mind. And after I record this video, edit it and everything, I'll be like, you know what? I should have said this instead of this. Because that always happens. It would have to be dessert. Yeah, probably that. Because like, I don't know, it's a wide variety. Like ice cream or cake or something like that. That's my weakness. I always need like that sweet tooth every once in a while. I don't know. I'll probably change my mind in an hour. Alright, last few questions. Besides soccer, what is your favorite sport? Favorite sport to play, basketball, because that's where I could just have fun. I didn't have to worry about being the best or getting recruited and getting a scholarship. I just go out there and have fun. And the second part of the question was, did you ever play other sports in school? So yes, in high school I played 3 sports, soccer, basketball, and track. I like track and I was surprisingly decent at it, but basketball is definitely my favorite sport besides soccer. And that is going to do it for the questions. Thank you guys so much. Hope I answered all of them. And I know this is very long. Hopefully I edited it up and cut it down a little bit. But thank you guys so much. More Q&As to come. Thank you again for helping me reach 2,000 subscribers. We're on to bigger and better goals. My mouth is dry because I've been talking for so long, so I do apologize for that. And hopefully you guys enjoy this video. Hit that thumbs up. Comment down below. Like it. I just said that. Subscribe if you have not already. And as always, have a great day.